Welcome to the Deep Dive by Global Heroes, your go-to for the real stories behind real heroes. Get more inspiring content in your inbox with our newsletter, and be sure to follow along on social media.
Okay, let's unpack this story. It's about facing something really tough, like breast cancer, and then being told, that maybe being active, especially with your arms, might actually be bad for you.
Yeah, sounds pretty limiting, doesn't it?
It does. But today, we're doing a deep dive into a group that, well, they didn't just accept those limits, they basically paddled right through them.
We're talking about Abreast in a Boat. It's a really inspiring story, actually. Breast cancer survivors finding strength and community through dragon boat paddling.
Right. And we've got sources giving us the history, their impact, which is huge, and even a look at their upcoming 30th anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
So our mission here is to figure out how this thing that started as, what, a medical study, how did that turn into this global movement, a real symbol of life after cancer? What was the initial spark?
Well, it kicked off back in '96. And at that time, like you said, the medical thinking was pretty cautious. There was this real
Fear
fear.
about what specifically?
Doctors were worried that, strenuous upper body exercise might trigger or worsen lymphedema.
Okay, maybe explain lymphedema quickly for folks who aren't sure.
Oh, sure. Good point. It's something that can happen after breast cancer treatment, especially if lymph nodes are removed. You get this buildup of lymphatic fluid, causes swelling, usually in the arm, can be uncomfortable.
So avoiding paddling sounds kind of logical then from that perspective.
Exactly. Very cautious advice. But this group of women, all different ages, 30s to 60s, they challenged it. They signed up for a study.
A study involving dragon boating.
Yeah. Train together, race the dragon boat, get monitored. The idea was just data collection, pure science. But then something else happened, something they didn't expect.
Ah, okay, so the study was just about the physical side, checking for lymphedema.
That was the design, yes. But our sources really highlight this moment when they actually raced in the Vancouver International Dragon Boat Festival and crossed that finish line. It wasn't just about the medical results anymore.
So what changed? What was that unexpected thing?
It was the feeling. They didn't just, manage the race. They felt this incredible sense of empowerment, physical strength they didn't know they had, and this really deep emotional connection with each other.
Wow.
Yeah. Crossing that line together, that basically turned the study from just an experiment into, well, the start of a whole movement. They knew they couldn't just stop there.
And that feeling, that shared strength just propelled them. So
Yes.
from one boat?
Exactly. It exploded. Our sources show this incredible growth. Abreast in a Boat just sparked this global thing.
How global are we talking now?
It's pretty amazing. Today, 380 breast cancer dragon boat teams paddling in 40 countries.
40! That's incredible.
It really shows challenging those old ideas paid off, didn't it? Offering this path to recovery and community all over the world.
And now they're hitting a huge milestone, 30 years. What are the sources saying about the celebration?
They're bringing everyone back to where it started, Vancouver. Partnering with Dragon Boat BC, there's a big festival, the Concord Pacific Dragon Boat Festival, June 20th to 22nd, 2025.
And they'll have a special focus.
Yep, a dedicated Abreast in a Boat 30th Anniversary Breast Cancer Division. They're expecting something like 33 teams from all over the globe.
Wow, alongside their own teams.
Yeah, plus 5 of their original Vancouver crews. It's going to be racing, entertainment, and also that really moving flower ceremony,
Yeah.
to remember those they've lost.
That sounds powerful. And the celebrating doesn't stop in June.
No, there's also a 30th Anniversary Charity Gala planned for November 15th, 2025. Events like these are super important.
Right, for recognition, but also the sources mention funding, don't they? Sponsors, donors. Why is that so vital?
Because their whole philosophy is about access. They're absolutely determined to keep the costs low for members.
Makes sense.
With breast cancer affecting, 1 in 8 women, they want anyone who's finished treatment to be able to join. No financial barriers. That's fundamental.
And what's the vibe like? What do people find when they join? The sources talk about inclusivity.
Oh, completely. No tryouts. Doesn't matter if you've paddled before or not. Ages range from 30s way up into the 80s. It's just this safe, welcoming space.
So it's about friendship and fun, too.
Definitely. Friendship, fun, and that shared feeling of empowerment. You'll often see them in their bright jerseys and pink life jackets. It's a real statement, Health, resilience.
It really sends a powerful message, doesn't it? That life after breast cancer isn't about being afraid. It's about finding strength and joy and connection, directly challenging those old worries about things like lymphedema.
Precisely. They've proved that if you challenge what you think are limits, physical or otherwise, you can find this incredible strength and connection you didn't expect. There's a quote on some of their gear.
Oh, yeah.
Something like, who people are can be determined not by what happens to them, but by how they deal with it.
That sums it up perfectly. It's way more than just a sports team. It's about spirit, community, healing.
And they welcome all survivors. It's about
Yeah.
connection first, competition second.
So if this story resonates with you listening and you want to know more, maybe even get involved or help support them,
Yeah, the place to go is abreastinaboat.com. Supporting them really means supporting this movement that's given hope to thousands worldwide.
absolutely. It keeps those boats on the water and that community strong.
So maybe something to think about this week. Think about Abreast in a Boat. How might you, in your own life, challenge some perceived limit? Something physical, maybe emotional, maybe just circumstantial.
Mm.
What unexpected strength or connection might you find if you push that boundary just a little? That's it for today's deep dive. Want more? Catch It's a Beautiful World on Prime Video and stay connected with global heroes through our newsletter and socials.